IELTS Speaking. Welcome everyone to Super Duper English IELTS Speaking course. In this lesson, we will focus on how to answer the speaking part 1 with questions that are commonly asked using difficult. Stay focused, grab your pen and notebook, because you do not want to miss any information from this lesson. Firstly, we would learn about the most common questions with difficult. Then we would provide a guide on how to answer these questions, and finally, lots of sample answers that you can practice with. Most common questions with difficult. Is it difficult to do something? Is it difficult to learn to play a musical instrument? Is it difficult to learn another language? Is it difficult to make a new friend? Is doing something difficult? Is learning to play a musical instrument difficult? Is learning another language difficult? Is making a new friend difficult? Guide to answer. Step 1. Answer the question directly. Step 2. Expand the answer. Step 1. Answer the question directly with an adverb and an adjective using either easy or difficult, but paraphrase with the following samples. For example, it is extremely challenging to do something. Doing something is quite straightforward. It is remarkably frustrating to do something. Doing something is pretty easy. Better still, answer directly with an idiom. For example, doing something is as easy as ABC. Doing something is a piece of cake. I really get into hot water to do something. Step 2. Expand the answer. For example, at first, doing something is quite challenging, but after a while, it gets easier to do something. Let's practice. Example 1. Is it difficult to learn another language? Step 1. Answer the question directly. Yes, I think that learning a language is extremely tough. Step 2. Expand the answer. When you first begin learning, you have to remember lots of unfamiliar words and grammatical rules. But after a while, everything will be a piece of cake and you can start getting to grips with this language by hard work and effort. Example 2. Do you think it's difficult for young people to learn to play musical instruments? Step 1. Yes, I think learning to play a musical instrument is pretty challenging. Step 2. For example, with a beginner flutist, it's really tricky to get any sound from the flute, or a person who gets into the violin finds it extremely technical. But if you are dedicated in the beginning, I think you will get the hang of it after a short time because practice makes perfect. Example 3. Is it difficult to make a new friend? Step 1. No, I think it's as easy as a pie to make new friends. Step 2. As long as you are friendly and have something in common with a person you want to make friends with, it becomes much easier. Let's answer some questions. Is it difficult to stay focused on something? Yes. I find it hard to keep concentrating on something, especially when I have to switch between tasks like answering emails and doing the logistics. I always try my best to be more productive by focusing on what is important to me and forgetting the rest. Key phrases. Is math difficult for you to learn? Yes, for me math is a tricky and incredibly hard subject. When I have to solve math exercises, it's always a nightmare for me, but I always try my best to be better at this subject. Key phrases. Is it difficult to learn a new sport? Yes. I think it's really tough to learn a new sport. People need to be determined and hardworking if they want to make progress. In other words, they need to take up tremendous exercise and have a crack at practicing to meet the demands of a new sport. They also may need a personal trainer to help them practice correctly to avoid unwanted injuries. Key phrases. Is it difficult to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Keeping healthy can be hard, especially with busy days and tempting, unhealthy stuff around. But if you focus on eating good, doing some regular exercise, and trying to be mindful, it helps you stay healthy and feel good in the long run. After all, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Key phrases. Is it difficult to find time for hobbies in a busy schedule? Finding time for hobbies when you're super busy can be tricky. You need to manage your time well, make sure to give importance to things you enjoy, and remember how these hobbies can help you relax and feel happy. As they say, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Key phrases. Is it difficult to adapt to a new work environment? Getting used to a new job can be a bit challenging. You've got to learn new things, get to know your new colleagues, and figure out what's expected. But if you stay positive, ask for help when needed, and make friends at work, it gets easier over time. You know, every cloud has a silver lining. Key phrases. Is it difficult to strike a work-life balance? Balancing work and personal life is definitely tough nowadays. However, if you set some clear rules, manage your time well, and remember to take care of yourself, you can find a good balance that lets you succeed at work and enjoy your personal time. Is it difficult to save money in today's economy? Saving money can be a bit of a challenge with things getting expensive and the economy acting up. But if you plan your spending smartly, make wise money choices, and maybe look into saving or investing, you can still manage to save up for the future. You know what they say? A penny saved is a penny earned. Key phrases. Is it difficult to make decisions under pressure? Making decisions when things are tense can be tricky. But the more you practice, stay calm, and learn from what you've been through, the better you get at making good choices even in tough situations. It's like the saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Key phrases. Is it difficult to stay motivated during challenging times? Keeping yourself motivated when things are hard takes a bit of effort. Setting realistic goals, talking to friends or family for support, and trying to stay positive by focusing on the good things ahead can really help you keep going. Is it difficult to adopt a new technology? Getting used to new tech can be a bit confusing. It's not just learning what buttons to press, but also understanding how it fits into what you're doing. Even though it might seem tricky at first, adapting to new technology is important to keep up with the times. You know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Key phrases. Is it difficult to talk to strangers? Starting conversations with people you don't know can feel a bit awkward, but if you're friendly, use body language that's welcoming, and show interest in what they say, it becomes easier to turn those initial awkward moments into real connections. It's like they say, break the ice. Key phrases. This is the end of the first lesson of our IELTS Speaking course. Subscribe to our channel so as not to miss the upcoming videos. Bye-bye.